Yes, people. We're back again on 30 time right here on the finished article. As you know, 30 time is all about Manchester United. I'm going to bring my co-host on, but before I do, I'll just let everyone know we did do a prize draw yesterday. So if you've not seen the video, go check that out, see who the winner is. It was number 15, I believe, the winner. Can't remember the name of the person who won now, but I've got it on my phone somewhere. So we will. I have tried reaching out, but I haven't had a response yet. So we may have to redo the draw if we can't get through to the winner. But without further ado, here he is, the host with the most shows, Mr. Shazad. How are we, bro?
I'm good, Alhamdulillah. How are you doing, bro? You good?
Yeah, all good, man. All good. Midweek, just chilling, just chilling.
Yeah, bro. It feels like this week's dragging on, but good to see that we're coming towards the end of it.
Yeah, man, definitely. Looking forward to the start of the season. Looking forward to United's first game against Leeds, which we will be discussing later on in the show towards the end. But Shaz, you know what time it is, bro. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. We are on the race to 200. And as I said yesterday in the prize draw video, I believe it were, we will be doing another prize draw once we hit the target of 200. And everyone that's subscribed from the start to 200 will be included in that draw. The sooner we get to 200, the sooner we can do that draw. So let's get it. So our official finished article, Twitter and Facebook are at the bottom of the screen right now. And our personal ones are just here on the corners of our streams. But yeah, that is it for now. But yeah, let's get into this, bro. So firstly, I want to talk about. I know we've already discussed it a little bit in last week's episode, but we did speak about Varane a little bit.
Yeah, go for it.
So Varane has, from what I believe, he's done half of his medical. He's done his 5-day quarantine or a couple of days quarantine since he got here. He's done half a medical and he's doing the other half. I believe it's tomorrow or Friday. Over the weekend, he'll be announced, or Friday weekend, he'll be announced as a United player. I don't think he'll feature in the game against Leeds. I just think it's going to be too much, too quick for him to be in the squad for that game. But who knows? If he's fit enough, if he's match fit, maybe they'll stick him in and give him a game against Leeds. We'll see, though. We'll see on that one. What are your thoughts on that, Shaz? What are your thoughts on the Varane signing and the way it's been dealt with, the way he's been brought in and everything?
Well, for once, the board have actually pulled the socks out and actually signed a world-class player for a change. I have to say, it's been a long time coming, and I'm not really surprised with the delay because Man United don't seem to do things as quickly these days as they used to.
But bro, I'm gonna have to stop you there, bro. It wasn't United that's delayed this. It's obviously Varane had visa issues last week, which we did discuss.
I'm not talking about that. What I mean is, in terms of their whole approach to the paperwork.
But bro, no. If you look at it, we've signed Jadon Sancho within a couple of weeks of the Euros. As soon as he's landed, we've jumped onto the next player. We've got Varane. He's almost through the door, and right now, obviously, they are talking about about other signings as well coming through in the next couple of weeks.
I think if they get the deal done, well, not deal, if they get the medical done tomorrow, I reckon he is in for a shout out to start against Leeds. If not, I reckon he'll be on the bench. But either way,
it depends if he's going to be registered by Saturday. Because if he's only just done his medical, let's say he does his medical by Thursday,
yeah,
it's going to be how quickly they can register him and his number and everything for the game. Or if he's only done his medical on Friday, I don't think he's going to be registered by Saturday for the game. And that's why I'm saying I don't think he's going to feature in that game, bro. I think it's going to be very last minute if he is in that squad for the game against Leeds. Personally, I don't think he should be in that squad straight away. Maybe give him the extra week to get into training with the squad and build some chemistry with the squad. Because you have to understand he's not trained with the United squad at all. I mean, obviously, yes, he's trained with Pogba in the French team, international team, but he's not actually trained with the United squad. And I think Solskjaer will leave him out because he's not actually had any training sessions with the squad yet.
No, and that's fair enough. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think the fact is he's going to play one way or another at some point this season, probably the second game of the season. So
yeah, I think he'll be in the second game, bro.
Happen, but it's going to be exciting to see how that goes.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Moving on though, bro, we've got Sancho. Obviously, we know he's signed. He's a United player. He's got the number 7 shirt. He's now completed his first training session with the squad. I think it was it Monday? I believe Monday. It was on Monday's first training session. Yeah, he looked sharp. He looked good. I'm excited to see what he's going to be able to do with the squad and how well this is going to work.
Yeah, I look. Should be good.
Obviously, he's a new signing, and there's a lot of pressure on him. Not just because he's at Manchester United, but because he's got that number 7 shirt. I believe, bro, he's got what it takes to live up to that expectation.
7 is with Cavani for this season.
Oh, sorry, not Cavani, not number 7. What shirt has he got?
25.
25. Okay, fair enough. He's got 25. I actually thought he had number 7, but yeah, you are right. Cavani's keeping that for the year, and I believe he'll switch over maybe next year.
Yeah, correct.
So at least his first season, he hasn't got the full pressure on him of the number 7 shirt because the first season it's like a bedding in period. Let's be honest. He's just coming to the team, and it's going to give the fans a chance to see what he's got, and it's going to give him a chance to do what he can without the expectation of the number 7 shirt, though. And I think that'll do wonders for him. That'll take a little pressure off him, let him play his own game. I think maybe when Cavani leaves, he will probably get the number 7 shirt eventually.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to his first season. For me, in terms of pressure, I think because he's done it at Dortmund, I think he'll gel in nicely.
100%.
At United, most of the players he played with England at the Euros, he's got a good rapport with a lot of the squad, so I think he'll be fine. And just about going and expressing himself. So a great time on board, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, man. Before we continue, I know obviously this is the first time we've streamed it live on Twitch. So a big shout out to the people that are watching on Twitch. Big shout out to the people on Twitter and obviously our YouTube subscribers. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel on whichever platform you're watching it on, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Get yourself subscribed, get yourself followed, whichever it is on that platform, and get yourself as part of that draw.
Exactly.
But news coming in, Shaz. This is some news coming in that Arsenal are looking to sign Jesse Lingard. Now, the rumor that I've heard is United are looking to sell at least 3 players to bring some money in to obviously get some other players. And the 3 players that are on the chopping block, obviously Lingard is going to be one of them, which I don't think he should be. The other is Phil Jones, who should have been sold maybe 5 seasons ago. And the third one is quite a surprise to me, bro, because I expect him to do well this season, wherever he is Anthony Martial. I know you don't like Martial, bro.
I thought we weren't selling him because Rashford was injured.
Yeah, but there are rumors that he's, if there's an offer that's good enough, they'll get rid of him. And that's coming from some sources online, but the other sources are saying United aren't looking to sell him at all because he does feature heavily in Solskjaer's plans for this season coming. So, and I think that's the right decision to keep him. Yes, he's been injury prone, and we've kept him during his injury, and we've paid his wages due to that injury. We've kept faith in him. Now it's time for him to repay United for keeping him during that period and not just getting rid of him. So it's going to be an interesting season for Martial because I believe last season he didn't have a good season. He was injured. Let's put that behind us. I will always stick by our players, bro. And you know this. I've said this plenty of times, bro. Until he signs a contract with another team, I will 100% support any United player.
Look,
as a fan of a club, you're supposed to support your players, bro. You can't be fair enough. Yeah, there are players that I think we should get rid of.
By the way, I'm not to answer your point. He's a United player, so I will back him. I'm not saying that, but he has got to deliver this season.
No, exactly that, and that's what I'm saying. We need to keep him this season. Let him deliver. Let him prove why he was signed at United, bro. Let him prove that.
I'll let him do what he needs to do. I'll back him all the way.
I've always backed him. I've always thought he was a good player, and I'm really looking forward to this season because obviously it's unfortunate that Rashford's injured and he's had surgery on his shoulder, and I wish him a speedy recovery, and I hope he's back in that first team, as soon as he can be, bro. Not too early, not too late, but perfect timing for him. Not for the club.
I think he might be back in about November time.
Yeah, he's going to be back just before the busy Christmas New Year period, I believe.
Yeah, which will be
good. Which will be good because we'll have a fresh, injury-free Rashford, bro. And if you watched last season, he was dangerous last season. He didn't have the best season, but he scored some quality goals last season, right? And now imagine what he's going to be like when he's at 100%, bro. You get what I mean? And that's what I'm looking forward to seeing United at that 100% with the best squad possible that we've got. Now, I know we've talked about this before. Axel Tuanzebe, it looked like at one point, bro, he was going to Newcastle. It was near enough. From what I heard, it was 90% done at Newcastle. And boom, he's at Aston Villa now. And that's coming because obviously Aston Villa have just had 100 million for Jack Grealish. And obviously they're splashing the cash. But this isn't a permanent deal. This is a loan deal for Axel Tuanzebe. I'm not sure how much the fee is costing here. It's good. It's a couple of million for the season, isn't it, Chaz?
For me, I think this is probably the best deal United have done. Simply because you get Tuanzebe playing week in, week out because he's a good player. But he needs to play week in, week out, and I guarantee you he's one that is going to be part of United's future. Saw him last season.
Yes.
He had Mbappe. He had Mbappe in his back pocket, and guess what? He's going to put Messi in his back pocket as well. Watch. We'll come on to that after. So I think it's a good move for him to get some playing time, and looking forward to seeing how he does. I don't think he'll play against United because they must have a clause in there, but either way.
And that's a 50-50. Some clubs don't mind their own players playing against them, but I've never seen a United player go out on loan to a club and play against them. It happened with Dean Henderson when he went to Sheffield United. He didn't play against United. They had to take him out the starting 11 for that. But yeah, I've also heard that Axel Tuanzebe has extended his contract at United and then gone out on loan, which is brilliant. We've just signed a young, talented central defender to a long-term deal. And now we're sending him out on development because we know he's not going to get the first team opportunities and the game time that he's going to want, in his career at this time. And it's great to get him out to a Premier League team like Aston Villa. They're a good team. And I think he'll learn a lot. And I think this is his second spell at Aston Villa, I believe. I think he's been there on loan before, hasn't he?
He was there when Aston Villa got promoted from the Championship.
So he was in the Championship squad that helped him. So I think going back to that club, doing some more work with him, that'll be good for him. That'll be really good for him. It'll be good to see his development, bro. I'll be keeping an eye on him during the season in the Villa games to see how well he does, man.
No, that's true. Then the next one I want to talk about, I might as well bring us Donny van de Beek looking strong. So I've seen...
Man's put on some size, bro. Man's been to the gym. This guy has been working out, bro.
Yeah. He's looking good, and I think he'll do well this season because he's learned the physical demands of the Premier League means that he needed to toughen up. And fair play to him. I'm glad that he's sticking around. He's definitely got an eye for goal and loves a good pass. And I think with the fact that we've got Pogba We'll come on to that shortly. We've got Fernandez, we've got Sancho.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Talented midfield. That midfield is by far good enough to compete in this league, and it'd be interesting to see how they get on.
The only problem that I have is, bro, we've got so the position that he wants to play is like the Pogba or the Fernandez role, right? And the problem that we have is if we're playing Pogba, if we're playing Fernandez, we can't really afford to play Donny van der Beek because, like everyone's been saying, we need a defensive midfielder. I don't think we do. We can have Pogba, we can have Fernandez, and we can have Donny van der Beek, all three playing in central midfield together.
Yeah,
and
why not?
I'll tell you why, bro. I'll tell you why. Fernandez, when he loses the ball, he tracks back, he tries to get the ball back. Van der Beek is good at tracking back as well. He's got pace. He can do it. If he adds that to his game, he'll get more opportunities in the first team. And Pogba, Pogba can come back and defend if he needs to as well.
I would keep Pogba forward and tell Van der Beek to stay back simply because I think Pogba is more effective when he's on the attacking front. But like you've said, you've just hit the nail on the head. Literally about the fact that you can utilize all of them there. And you're right. He probably won't get him because you'll either have your Fernandez or Pogba. But given the fact that United are back in the Champions League, they're going to play a ton load of games. They need to be able to have good squad rotation.
100%, bro. 100%. So the thing that I've read is that Solskjaer has actually come out and said that he overused Fernandez last season. He said himself, and the reason he did it is because United was so dependent on him last season, and that's why he's brought in reinforcements, and that's why he's got Sancho. That's why he's got the squad that he has now, and that's why he's got Varane to help out with that defending. So Fernandez can go forward, and then obviously you've got Pogba, who's now not injured. He's going to be playing at a higher level than before because I believe last season wasn't a good season for him. He was injured quite a lot during the season. He didn't feature a lot for United, but now that he's injury free, he's past it. Get him in that team. Let him play his game. Let him play it up front because that's where he plays best.
No, that's
now
true.
Before we carry on, Chaz, I know there's a couple of people watching, so leave your comments. Let us know what you think about Van der Beek and his physique. Now, this guy is stocked up on some. I don't know. It looks like he's been taking steroids, but he hasn't, obviously. But it looks like he's on steroids. This guy, he's put on some size, man. And that's a reason why I think he didn't feature in the squad last season because he was too skinny, and people were going to bully him around on that pitch. And Solskjaer knew it, so he's asked him to work on that. He's asked him to strengthen up, and the guy's gone away, and he's upped his obviously gym work on weights, and he's got a proper diet, nutrition, whatever, and he's put on size, he's put on muscle, and now I think he's going to be doing the bullying on the pitch, bro. And that's what I want to see him do. I want to see him bully other team players, man. I want to see him push them away from that ball, keep that ball. I want to see him defend and get that ball, man. I want to see him have that ball and run past players, not scared because of the size of this guy, man.
I think he'll do well. I think there'll be games that he'll be able to use his physical prowess to sort of muscle teams out of the ball and get the ball forward for our attacking players to go and do the business. But I believe we have a comment here.
We have, bro. I was just about to bring that up.
Go on and bring it up.
So our man Rian, big up, man. He's just started his own show over at Sarcasm City, Analysis at Anfield, I believe it's called. A show dedicated to basically our rivals, Liverpool over there. Go check it out, people. I've watched the first episode. Brilliant content, as always on Sarcasm City. Big shout out to all the people and all the hosts over there. Big up, Ryan, for tuning in, bro.
Nice one, bro. Yeah.
So we'll move on, bro. Something that you said you wanted to talk about, bro. I'll let you fire off on this, bro.
So thank you, Lionel Messi, for basically saving every United fan's blushes because they can't afford him now. So Pogba's staying put. And I think it's just a matter of time before he signs a contract extension.
Yeah. You're right, bro. I think Pogba knows now that with the window that PSG have had and the wages they're going to be throwing that they've thrown out, they're not going to be able to afford Pogba this season or next season, bro. I'm
Have you
surprised
seen?
they're able, bro.
Have
I'm
you seen?
surprised they're able to afford Messi with this.
Have
You
you,
know
no,
that.
I was about to say, have you seen the wage package? They get 25 million sign-on fee, 25 million wages over the year, 480K over a week, and
Yeah,
200.
man.
That's 2,831 euros an hour. That's how
Yeah,
much.
bro. It's absolutely insane the amount of money that they've given Messi, bro. It's insane.
That's crazy.
But Messi going to PSG, right? That opens up the window now, and I believe it will happen next season. Mbappe is going to be at Real Madrid, which means Real Madrid aren't going to be able to sign Haaland. Pogba will stay at United, and Haaland will eventually end up at United. And I'm saying that because Man City cannot afford. If they get Harry Kane, they're going to pay another 100 million for another English player like they've just done with Jack Grealish. And next season, they're not going to need Haaland, and they're not even going to be able to afford him. So the only option Haaland will have at that point is either to come abroad over to the UK, over here to Manchester, the red side of Manchester, not the blue side, people, the red side of Manchester, Old Trafford. And the other option I believe he'll have is, as a lot of players from Dortmund do, is go to Bayern Munich. So he's got United or Bayern Munich. And if I were him, he's done the Bundesliga. He's done what he wanted to do over there. Come over to the Premier League, man. Let's get him.
No, that is interesting the way PSG financed that deal. And I have to say, I will talk about it more tomorrow because we'll be doing all things football. But I have to say, I never thought I'd see the day that Barcelona would let Messi go.
Bro, they didn't let him go. The league had done them over big time on that deal, bro. I'm telling
we'll
you.
talk about it tomorrow. But
we will bring that up, yeah, man.
As always, Pogba staying, brilliant news. And the best bit is that I think he'll be excited by the project that United are doing as well, with future investment coming in. But all in all, good news for United fans. The midfield stays intact. By the way, a quick one, Shaz. I don't know if you know, is Cavani back yet or not?
From what I've heard, Cavani hasn't flown back to England yet. He's still overseas on his break from the Copa de America. I believe he's not due back for another week or two.
Okay, so he's not playing.
He's not. He's definitely not playing against Leeds, bro. 100%. Because even if he comes back today or tomorrow, he has to quarantine for 5 days. And I don't think he'll be match fit after his break. I think he'll have to do maybe a week or two of training with United. So we're probably not going to see him play maybe to the end of September or maybe around that time. So what that does, bro, and I'm glad you brought that up, bro, because that gives Martial the chance to shine.
Yeah.
The way Martial works is he doesn't like someone competing for him or for his spot, in the squad. And you can see that with his body language. He doesn't like players around him trying to steal his place in the squad. He's not that type of player that will he's not a Luke Shaw type of player, let's say, because Luke Shaw saw Telles come and Luke Shaw upped his game, to another level in last season, bro. And that's what I wanted to see from Martial, but he's not that type of player. So the start of the season gives him a chance now because Rashford's out due to injury. Cavani's not going to be back for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So we've only really got Martial, who's going to go up front. You've got Mason Greenwood that can play there, or Sancho. So those three will be our attacking three. Martial will play central.
Exactly, yeah. If they utilize Martial's skills with Sancho's ability to get the ball in the box, I'm all for Martial going in and doing what he needs to do. I think it's just a case of, like you said, igniting his fire. If he has a good start, I reckon he will run away with it in terms of goals, 25 goals.
Yeah, definitely. I think this season, Martial will get over 20 goals this season. Easy, bro. Easy. Big shout out to whoever's just signed up on Twitch. I believe their name is Fragilities. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I got that wrong. But thanks for following us over on Twitch. Do appreciate that. I'll try and get you added to the draw for the up to 200. Fortunately, the draw for the 100 is already done. Maybe we'll do a separate one for Twitch when we get more subscribers on Twitch. Who knows? We'll announce things as we.
Yeah, so I want to talk about one other news before we move on.
Yes, bro.
I'll just add this, and is what about this? Will Trippier come?
One word answer for that, bro. No.
Okay.
and I'm not trying to be an idiot about this, bro, because the way I see it is, if we were going to get Trippier, there'd be more news about him. There'd be more. United would be in more advanced talks with Atletico Madrid and Trippier. Yeah. Now, the rumor before was that Trippier's moved his family out to Manchester. I don't believe that. I know we mentioned it on one of our shows. Maybe it was All Things Football or maybe Fergie Time. I don't believe that a player would send his family out to Manchester without knowing 100% whether he's signed at Manchester or not. That would be a stupid move. Maybe they've come over because obviously he's from around Manchester. He's a Burnley lad. Maybe they've come back here to see their family, and people have interpreted that as he sent his family to look for houses because he's signing for United. No, he's not. At the moment, I don't believe that deal is going to go through. But I do remember hearing that if it was going to go through, it's going to be towards the end of the transfer window. So like towards the end of August time. So we're still, 20 days out from the end of August. So maybe if that deal is going to go through, that's going to be picking up maybe maybe after a week or so, bro. I don't think it will. I don't think we need Trippier. I think Wan-Bissaka is more than good enough to play that role on his own. He's got backup. You know, if we need a backup, we've got Brandon Williams. If he's not going out on loan, Brandon Williams, I think, is staying because Telles was injured, I believe. I don't know, because there was still a rumor that even though Telles is injured, Brandon Williams is still going out on loan. I don't think he should, because he can cover right back. He's not a right back, but he can cover it. And we could use him for cover as Wan-Bissaka. Another person that I know that can play right back is Sweden's new captain, Lindelof.
Yes, he just got made.
So he just got made captain for Sweden, which is brilliant news for Lindelof. You know, I think he deserves it, bro. He's been in the United team for a while, and I know you don't like him, bro. I know you call him Linda Soft, but you've got to give him credit. Some of the tackles that he does make are brilliant, bro. But yeah, you are right. He is a bit soft. He lets people push him around. He's not a physical type of player. He's not your Vidic or your Rio Ferdinand type of players, bro.
No, that's true. That's true. But we'll have to see how that one pans out. But I think we should move on to the main.
Yeah, bro, that's bang on, bro. I mean, I think if Trippier was going to come to United, it would have already either been done or close to being done. Like maybe he would be on his way, like Varane, to be signing the contract.
That's true.
But who knows, bro? There's 20 days left. That's just under 3 weeks, bro. Anything can happen in football. A deal can go through in one day on deadline day, bro. So, you know, I could be wrong, bro. I mean, we could have him on deadline day. He might be signing for us.
No, that's
who knows, man. And the other rumor I've heard is, bro, Camavinga is the talks with Camavinga are advancing, bro, and the price has dropped to about 50 million for him.
Well, yeah, he's not signing an extension at Rennes, so he's either going to go to somewhere. Then they're not going to let him run his contract down. So
they're not going to let him run that contract down. So I think that he will be sold this window, whether it's United or not. You know, we can only hope that we get a player like that. He's a brilliant player, man. I think he's a brilliant defensive midfielder, and I think he'd fit into United squad really well. So you've got Fernandes and Pogba going forward, but then you've got Camavinga, who absolutely can destroy people at the back.
Yep.
But shall we move on to the next part of this segment, bro? Shall we move on?
As always. The
preview section.
Yeah.
So we will be previewing, obviously, United and Leeds game. Now, there's no point, obviously, doing a separate show for it. So, like we said, we know Cavani's not going to be playing. We know Varane's not going to be playing because I don't think the deal's not going to be done in time for him to play. If he is going to play, bro, that deal needs to go through for Friday, and they need to push for the registration to be done overnight so he can be in the squad for Saturday. I don't think that will happen. I think they'll leave it. You don't want to rush him. He's not had a full training session with the squad yet. He's been obviously a footballer is going to train at home. He's going to work out and stuff, but he needs to be training with the squad to then play with that squad. If you're not training with a squad, I don't think you should really be in the first team, bro, playing with them. Because you need to have that chemistry. You need to have that chemistry and trust with your players. And the only way you're going to build that is through training sessions and, playing as a team in training and stuff.
No, that's true. I mean, I just wanted to add there, if this Man United Leeds fixture is anything to go by what we saw last season, it's going to be a cracker because it was a 6-2 thriller. Yeah,
we absolutely smashed them, bro. And I do remember I've got a guy that used to work with me called Paul, who's a Leeds fan.
Oh yes, he said.
Yeah. So my prediction for this game, I'm going to say it, bro. I say 2. I don't know, man. 3-1 United, bro. Because Leeds have got a good attack. Don't get me wrong; they will score. I don't think they'll score more than 1. But I think United have got, Sancho. I think if he's definitely going to be in that squad. If he's not, there's something wrong with Solskjaer. Sancho, I believe, he's more than capable of scoring on his debut. Martial is going to be in the squad. He needs to prove a point. He's going to score a goal.
Yeah.
Third goal, obviously, Mr. Reliable, Fernandes. He's going to score. So those are my 3 for United goal scorers against Leeds. I don't really care who scores for Leeds. They're not going to win, bro. Now, I know Paul's going to kill me for saying this, but I don't think Leeds have got what it takes to beat United.
Well, they're a good team.
We saw it last season. We smashed them 6-2 in that game. And have Leeds actually signed anyone? Let's be honest. I don't even know if Leeds have signed anyone, bro.
I don't even know.
I've not heard any rumours about any players going or being signed at Leeds. But I do want to talk about a former United player before we do go, bro. Ravel Morrison. He signed to Derby under Wayne Rooney, scored a firecracker on his debut.
Yes, I heard.
I believe the reason he didn't do well at United is because he had a really, really bad attitude, and Fergie just let him go. The guy ruined his own career, if you ask me.
Yeah, he wasn't the best when it comes to attitude, and good to see him back in.
Yeah, man. Let's hope he does well, man. Let's hope he proves United wrong that he is a good player. But I think it's been quite a few years since he left United, and I think obviously he's had that time to reflect on his attitude, and he's probably a lot more mature now than he was then, and he probably realizes his attitude was bad. Otherwise, Wayne Rooney would have signed a player who he knows has got a bad attitude, man. Let's be honest.
No, exactly, and I think he'll do well for them. Big shout out to him, and looking forward to this week's Premier League games as well, which we'll be talking about further tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get them through tomorrow. But just some news for everyone. There is going to be a new show debuting this Friday. I'm not going to give you any details right now. We are going to schedule it in for Friday around 10:30 in the evening, but we're not going to put the name. It's going to be scheduled, but there's going to be no name until we go live. So it is going to be a secret until we go live. So if you want to tune in, if you want to know what we're going to be talking about, hit the reminder button on that scheduled scheduled video that's going to be up later on this evening after this show. Get yourself a reminder. You'll get a notification when we do go live, and you'll be able to find out what we're going to be talking about in that new show.
Exactly. Stay tuned, guys. It's going to be
stay tuned for that one because it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one on Friday, bro. I'm looking forward to Friday now. 100%. I'm looking forward to Friday.
I know. It's about time we got some new content out there, and it's going to be absolutely.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, obviously, I know we spoke about it before. We had to put a hold on the finished article React segment. We're reviewing, obviously, that, and I'm going to be talking to the likes of people, obviously, at YouTube to find out what we can do about using videos for reaction videos. Because I know other channels do it, so I don't see a problem with us doing it. But let's speak to YouTube, Shaz, and we'll try and get something sorted. If not, we'll find another way, man. We'll find another way.
As always, bro. As always.
As always, man, there's always another way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Indeed, bro. Indeed.
So just to everyone, the new show is coming this Friday. Get yourself subscribed. Get yourselves on that reminder list for it. You don't want to miss that one on Friday. It's going to be a good show. Is there anything else you want to add before we finish on this United show, Shaz? I think I've run out of what I wanted to. I've gone through everything I wanted to go through, bro. I'm just excited for the new season. I'm excited for the game against Leeds. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get that first win of the season.
I think you've hit the nail on the head. It should be a cracker. Interesting to see Ollie's first lineup, see who he plays, how he sets up. But as always, we'll cover the reaction as well and stuff and see how it goes.
Yeah, man. So Saturday, probably Saturday evening, we'll be probably doing a special live video on the post-match analysis for Man United. We'll be doing a special video from a special location. It's not going to be our normal location. I'm just going to say that. It's going to be a very special location. I know Shaz knows what I'm talking about because it's his favourite place. It's like his second home. And if anyone knows Shaz, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to say anymore, bro. Not on here. Not live, bro. Can't say that.
Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for Friday. Stay tuned for Saturday. We've got some new content coming. We've got some brilliant content coming on Friday. We've got a special post-match analysis for United game on Saturday evening right here on the finished article. We'll be live on YouTube. We'll have it live on probably Twitch. We're going to try and, get more videos out on Twitch. So let's do it, bro. That's it for this video. We've gone through everything on United that we can think of. Is there anything that we've missed, bro? Is there anything that we've missed?
Yeah, just waiting for Declan Rice to sign.
We don't need Declan Rice, bro. We're getting Camavinga.
But no, that's all good. But we will see.
So big shout out for the viewers over on Twitch. This is the first football video we've done out over there on Twitch. Big shout out to the person who subscribed from Twitch that I read out the name for before. Hope you tune in again. Hope you like the show. Leave some comments. Let us know what you think of the show. And let us know what type of content you want to see us do over on Twitch. And we'll do it. That's what we're here for. We're here to put out the content for you viewers. But for now, that's everything for today. So until next time, it's a too sweet from me.